I am the light, and so are you. We're living in the days of the Great Solar Flash. And the Great Solar Flash is much more than you could even imagine. The sun is changing, and so are we. We are all bringing forth the victory of the light. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. A little while back, I shared with all of you that the sun has changed. This was prophesized, and many people on their journey have seen the change in the sun. The sun has gotten brighter. And on my journey, recently, I feel that the sun has leveled up yet again. In the last few days, I feel the luminescence, the sun, is even brighter. It's even more white. The color has changed. And it lights up everything around even brighter. We're all connected to the sun. The Great Solar Flash, it happens as a shift, and one day there may be a pulse of energy that comes from the sun. When we think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, we unlock the keys to the universe. Light is information. Light is information. And right now, human consciousness is expanding at a rapid pace. It's connected to the light. The luminescence of the sun, the energy of the sun, is very relevant to this time period. Light is information, and human consciousness is expanding. And when we dive a little bit deeper and we understand our DNA, 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. Your entire life, you were given a program that did not serve your greatest purpose. You were told that you had junk DNA, but that junk DNA is very important. Light and sound reception and transmission. You might have been given subconscious programs that made you fearful of the sun. You might have been told to stay out of the sun. There might be attempts to dim the sun. All of these agendas are designed to disconnect you from the sun. Many people are aware of this time period and this prophecy. We are upgrading our DNA and we are connected to the sun. In this theory, around the years of 2022 to 2023, nobody knows the day or time, but there will be an official flash from the sun, the Great Solar Flash. And those that have not raised their vibration cannot withstand this light energy. Light is information. We are connecting all the dots. Information is all around us. in these final days of the Matrix. You have been lied to your entire life. The sun, the light energy from the sun, and your DNA is much more important than you were led to believe. I was called to do this message now because I see that the sun is even brighter. So as I am making this message, it's about 5 p.m. and it's incredibly bright for 5 p.m. About an hour and a half before sunset. It's much brighter, and energy is the ability to cause change, and we can detect energy's presence by noticing the change. Many of you are at different points in your journey, your awakening, the great spiritual awakening for humanity. Some of you have been aware of the change in the sun around 2012. And you noticed that the sun is brighter than it was years ago. Some of you getting this transmission, this might be the first time you're hearing this. So think back. We're all different ages in this lifetime. But think back years ago. And does the sun look different today than it did years ago? The sun is changing, and so are we. We're upgrading as our sun is upgrading. Our reality in this realm, Nikola Tesla, is upgrading in this electric universe. Everything is upgrading. And that's what's happening now. And the lower vibrations will not be able to withstand the great solar flash. It comes in as waves, just as all of us have come in as waves. We are the waves of volunteers. In this lifetime, some of you might be older than me. Some of you might be younger than me. Some of you might have awakened before I have. And some of you are just waking up now. There is no right or wrong to this. All my brothers and sisters, know that. There is no right or wrong to when you wake up. It's all done in divine timing. Everything comes in as shifts, as waves. It doesn't all happen at once. But we are experiencing many incoming energetic bursts that are shown in the Schumann resonance. If you follow the Schumann resonance, you can see that the energy that's present on Gaia, on Earth, in this realm, has been changing. And we see this in the Schumann resonance. The frequency of the planet is changing. During this time period, we are unlearning and relearning everything. And we're going to learn the authentic meaning of life. But this planet, this realm, whatever you wish to call it, it's being changed. And a group of people have come here for this moment in time. The 144,000, the warriors of the rainbow, of the Hopi prophecy. We are all different colors, classes, and creeds, but we're all the same vibration. We're all the same, and everything is changing now, and we see this in the sun. And I'm making this message standing out here in the light. It's incredibly bright, right? Maybe not the best for making a video, right? Should be a little bit lower, but it's about the message and using this as authenticity Have you noticed the change in the sun? Some of you have noticed this change in the past, and maybe once again, you're noticing the change right now. The sun is becoming brighter. This is the great solar flash event. Light is information. Darkness is the lack of information. Everything will be revealed in the light. That's why this time period is called Revelation. The apocalypse is not to be feared. That's only a subconscious program that was put out by the controllers of the narrative. The apocalypse is the great reveal. Everyone will return to source frequency, which is the opposite of fear. During these days, you could see that there's a lot of fear being pumped out, and that's to disconnect you to the source. And there are many attempts to further disconnect us from the light. Our DNA emits photons. This has been proven scientifically. So you and I and all of us are the light. Light is information. Darkness is the lack of information. These are the final days of the Matrix. You better believe I'm already here, and light warriors, so are you. You feel the energy? We are common, everyday life people. The power has been given to common, everyday life people. Do not give away your power to these false idols that will fall. These false idols siphon the energy from our people. The power has been inside of you all along, light warrior. It's time to get up. It's time to raise your vibration. And it's time for the great solar flash. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the great solar flash and the power of the light. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. We are the 144,000 warriors of the rainbow. It is time to take back our everyday lives. Raise your vibration, light warriors. The sun is pretty bright now. Energy is the ability to cause change, and we can detect energy's presence by noticing the change. Does the sun look the same to you that it did years ago? Only you can tell, because this is your reality. The life forces are here. Maybe they'll show up behind me again, right? We're here now. We're upgrading now. Your DNA is much more than you were led to believe. So it's time to become the person that you came here to be. I am the defender of our everyday lives. Victory of the light. You are the light. Your DNA emits photons. You are the light. And so it is.